Hey guys, it's Dave from the Minecraft Club, and today I'm doing a new video. And just want to let you know that first I got this new GoPro camera. I didn't get it for Christmas, but I had it a long time ago. I just never knew about it, so I'm gonna finally use it for this video. If the video quality is better, tell me in the comment section. And yeah, so today I'm gonna do the end of the year cube collection video. You're gonna see two kind of skips. That's for my editing. Okay, starting off 1x1s. I have these two 1x1s from the Cubicle.us. They're really nice 1x1s, and I know. Here's the black one, and here's the transparent one. They're both really nice 1x1s, and I got them for Christmas, so that's cool. And they're 1x1s. So I prefer the black one, and it's a little bit heavier for some reason. Anyways. And next we have the 2x2 section. First we have the Rubik's 2x2, the worst 2x2. It's horrible, it sucks, it turns terrible. So, you know, it just doesn't turn well. Then we have my Shingshao 2x2. It was a good main for starting, but then I dropped it and popped it a ton of times, and then it just locks up a lot. It's pretty fast though, it's okay, but it just locks up an extreme amount. So I got the Moiling Bow as my final 2x2, which is currently my main, and you can watch me do some solos maybe after this video, and hopefully maybe I will get to it. So yeah. I actually tried to film this yesterday, but the camera ran out of batteries. Okay, moving along now, out of the 2x2 section, because 2x2s are kind of little, we have the 3x3s. So let me get them out. This takes a while, and sorry, I wish I could skip the video, but I can't. So first off, we have this, the tiny mini 3x3. I got this in LA, in St. Monica Beach. It was really awesome. I like this cube because it is actually finger trickable. It's just a bit bigger than the elemental cube, and it's really nice, so that's cool. Then we have my mini Oolong. I got this for OH cubing. It should be really nice. And that's awesome. And then we have the Shingshao 3x3. It was okay. It was the same story as the Shingshao 2x2. It was a good starting main, but now it's just not really good. It's pretty much the same, but my main is this, the Oolong version 2. I got this not too long ago, but it is awesome. It turns really well, it doesn't lock up, and I get like sub 40 almost all the time, so that's awesome. And here are my 4 3x3s, so that's cool. And let me put them aside. Going on to the next category, we have the 4x4s. This is one of the smallest categories. So yeah, this is the Shingshao 4x4. It turns awful. It locks up. It's actually really fast, but it locks up extremely amount. So it's pretty much, yeah, terrible. So not my main, but the Modi Aosu is my main. It's not a mini. It's just a regular Aosu. And the center caps still come out for some reason. I don't know why, but it's really crispy and crunchy, which I like, and that's just kind of awesome. So really nice Modi 4x4. And here are my two 4x4s. Next we have the 5x5s. I actually have 3 5x5s instead of 2. So that means I have more 5x5s than 4x4s, which is a little bit strange. Starting off with the worst one, the VQ5, I got this for my birthday. You should know this one, also from the Outring unboxing. And I also can solve 5x5 now, and it's awesome. But this one, like, it stops turning every, like, few turns, and it's just really stiff, and I hate it. It doesn't corner cut, of course, because of its tensions. Like, look, barely tension. Going on to the second best 5x5, we have the Modi Outring 5x5. And it's okay, but like, it turns fine. but it pops a ridiculous amount of times. And that is why I asked for something different. Like, I almost got a pop there. You should know this, I put an unboxing of it. But now we have the Yushin 5x5, by far the best 5x5. It doesn't do those weird locking things that the other 5x5s do. Actually, they're 5x5 lockups. And this one's just so good. It's crispy, it's crunchy, and it never pops on me, which is awesome. So I recommend getting this. I'm going to do a review on this, but I didn't do an unboxing. So here are my 3 5x5s, and let's move on. Okay, so going on to the other WC events. Hold on, my shoulder hurts. Ow. Okay, let's start off with Megaminx. I have a YJU Megaminx. Again, I posted an unboxing and a review on this. They're pretty old though, so they're kind of terrible. Sorry. This is actually the first review I ever did on. Megaminx is a fun event. It's only that it takes a long time, so it's also my main because it's my only one. And I really like how there's like 12 sides, like it's a duplicate. Like 2 through these forged together, but it's not a Siamese cube, which is so cool. I've always been wanting to get these, and I got it pretty much the day after I went to that Canada trip, which you should also see a video on, and it's pretty cool, so that's nice. And next WC event I guess we have is the Pyraminx. This is a Moyu Pyraminx, and it's one of my favorite events. It's actually my 3rd favorite event. 3x3 after it, and my favorite event is 2x2. But anyways, Pyraminx is a little bit of an awkward event because it doesn't turn regularly. Obviously, it turns on this kind of thing, not really like this. Well, it can, but it's not natural. But it's just a little bit of an awkward event, and of course the tips turn. But I like this Pyraminx. It turns fine, and I average around like 11, 12, 13, even to 17 seconds. So Pyraminx is fun. Next we have Scube. Did I bring my yeah, I have my Scubes. Here are my Scubes. You might think they're the same ones, but this one's a Chi Scube. I have to post an unboxing of this. And this one is a Moyu Scube. Chi's my main because it's a lot more faster. Scube is not one of my favorite events, but it's a pretty cool event. I don't know how to do a sledgehammer, but I do know how to turn it really nice. It's really, the reason I like the Chi one more is it's faster than the Moyu, because this one's kind of sluggish. So awesome Scubes, and they look almost identical unless you take a look at the bottom. And for the last, sorry. Next we have the Square One, Chi Square One. I also have to post the unboxing of this. This actually came with the Chi Scube. I'll post that like next year, which is AKA 2016, like earlies. Not the next year, like a full 360 day. Anyways, I don't know how to solve Square One, but I have solved it once, but I need a tutorial to help me with it. Because it's it's just a really weird event. I don't understand it. Like, you can do this, and then it turns, and then you do this. Like, you turn it slightly, and then you create an offset, which is really awkward. So you can tell me the algorithms in the description below to help, the comment sections, to save me the search from, because it's really painful to solve a Square One. And next we have the Rubik's Clock. I got this yesterday for a fact. I don't know how to solve clock, but I'm pretty sure it will not be hard. This is by what's it called? Lingao clock. I already kind of scrambled it. It's, a little bit scrambled. So they turn on like this thing, and you can push the pegs and kind of create a little weird thing. I don't understand that feature, but it is a feature, so I guess we'll have to go with that. And it's a clock, so I don't know why it's a cube, but apparently it is. And the last two WC events are the 6x6 and the 7x7. I'm just going to put them together to save time. Here they are. This is the Moyu Aoshi 6x6. It's okay, but it's kind of sluggish. However, I do think they should make a lot more 6x6s. And I got this for Christmas. and it's kind of new. So I don't know how to solve 6x6, but I'll learn it someday. Someday meaning like really soon. So Moyu Aoshi, and this is the Moyu Cubic Aofu 7x7. I've been wanting to get these ever since I started cubing, and now I have it, so I'm pretty amazed. It's still kind of goopy, even though it's 5 days after Christmas. It still feels kind of slimy from out of the box, but it's really awesome. Like, it's really crunchy turning, and I love that feel. So Moyu Cubic Aofu 7x7, and you're gonna see a little bit of a skip while here are my other puzzles. Starting off with sticker mods, I have the Sudoku Cube. It's my only sticker mod. It's what you have to do is you have to get all the numbers facing the same way on each side, and none of them can be duplicates, aka you can't have two ones on the same layer. That wouldn't be solved. So they all have to be different numbers, which is extremely hard. So that's a sticker mod, and that's my only sticker mod. So get that out of the way because it's taking a lot of space. Next we have my shape mods. I'm going to go one by one of them. First we have the Shengshou Master Morphix. I really like this cube. It's fun and awesome, and it's really nice. It's actually the first shapeshifter I ever solved. It's basically, it might look like a Pyraminx, a pillowed Pyraminx, but it's actually a 3x3. These are the centers. They're split up, so that means I could shapeshift, like by turning two different centers. It's really cool. You should learn how to solve this. I'm not actually gonna make a tutorial. Cool. So next we have the Eden's Twist. This is a really nice 3x3 shape mod. It's like a 3x3, but it got sort of bent on these layers, which would cause it to shapeshift, which is really awesome. I have no idea how to solve this, and I'm planning on learning how to solve it, so it's really cool. Not only is the puzzle itself look cool, it has a probably difficult solution. So just so you're wondering, these are not the centers, these are centers. So yeah, cool. Next we have the Calvin's House Cube. I scrambled it the day I got it, but I'm still on the last two pieces. If you know the algorithm to switch them, you can tell me in the comments section. Ow. So it does shapeshift like this. It's actually a 3x3 mod, but I call it a shapeshifter. So I'm not exactly sure if Void Cube counts, but this is a Holy Cube, a Void Cube. Apparently Void Cube does shapeshift, or it is. It actually gets parity, but this one doesn't. It's pretty much a cube, just like these are the centers, these are the corners. So if you know how to solve a cube, this is the exact same thing, only the fact that it has holes in it. So don't worry about those. So I guess it's technically shapeshifter, but I don't know what category to put it in. Next we have the Moyu Megamorphix. This is the same thing as my Master Morphix, except it's 4x4. So that means you could turn double layered. Let me see. Like that, you can create some really cool things with this, and I believe you can get more parities with this, so that's cool. Next I'm going to go over the Shengshou mirror blocks, gold and silver. These were my first ever shapeshifters actually, that I solved. Sorry, actually the Master Morphix isn't it, it was the second one. But these ones are awesome. They're like 3x3s. They have no color, of course. I'm pretty sure I put a tutorial on this. And yeah, so they function really nicely, and so yeah. Same thing for the gold. I think the gold's a lot better, and I like the gold's colors. So that's cool. I'm actually putting them all on my rug. Next we have one of the hardest shapeshifters, the Crazy Yeeling. This is basically a Fisher Cube. I don't actually own a Fisher Cube. It's just a little bit more oriented. You have to do a little bit more algorithms and moves to, like, the last case you could get is like you have to flip the center. So that's awesome. This thing shapeshifts really easily, so I try to be delicate with it. And the stickers peel off, so that's really unfortunate. And the last cube is the Diangsheng Blade Cube. This is a really fun puzzle because, hold on, let me get a cube. Where did it fall? Oh, there it is. Sorry, again, I can't skip. So this is a really hard puzzle. and it's the hardest shapeshifter. I actually do need to cheat a little bit to solve it. It's basically like a 3x3, but it got bent a little. Kind of warps time. You can create some really awesome patterns with this. So, yeah, it's a Yang Blade Cube. These are the centers, by the way. So, yeah. Moving on, we have the gear puzzles. Here's the gear shift. I'm pretty sure you know how this works. And it's not like a turning puzzle. Like, you can't turn it. It's a split apart puzzle. And then you rotate the gears individually, smash it back. It's really awesome. Most people have a different sort of looking Mefferts ones, but I have this one. It actually came with something else, so yeah. The gear shift is really fun, but once I had a weird case on it. Next we have the David Gear Cube. I've never scrambled this puzzle, and I think it's the hardest one. It's basically a 2x2, but then it wouldn't be gear. So what you can also do is rotate the gears, and then it will do this. So if you mix up the moves both, it will rotate the centers as well, which will create a lot of time into solving this. So the stickers are appealing, so it's a bit of a shame. So yeah, you can see. Alright, and the last two, I'm just going to put them both up, is the Gear Master Morphix and the Gear Ball. The Gear Ball is the simplest out of all the puzzles. It's basically like a gear cube, but with these puzzles pieces, and it's a ball. So I really like this cube. It turns really nicely, and it's actually easier than it looks. It may have more pieces than a 3x3, but trust me, it's easier. So there's like 2 algorithms to it. And next we have probably the hardest. I don't know. This is the Gear Master Morphix. If you saw the Shang Master Morphix, it's basically that but geared. So if you just turn it a full 360, you'll actually orient the gears. So that's a problem. And so what you can do is you can turn it halfway, of course, and then you can make it like this, which looks freaking insane. I have no clue how to solve this, but hopefully I'll use Red KB's tutorial. I know he makes some good tutorials. Also do his, it's actually where I got the gear ball tutorial from. Got a lot of comments on that. Anyways, this is a really nice, fun puzzle, and it turns really well also. So it's basically a Master Morphix combined with the gear cube. And then we just have the cuboids. Oh, almost fell. So, here are my 3 cuboids. I got them all for Christmas, except for this one. First, we have the 3x3x2 domino cube. It's really nice. I actually got this yesterday, not really, because it's from the ancestors. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, this cube turns really nice. It's a domino cube. It's a 3x3x2, and I really like it. It doesn't shapeshift. And then we have the other non-shapeshifting cuboid I got from my uncle. The 3x3x4. So this is a really nice cube. It's really sandy turning, especially on the white layer. It's really, really fast, and the colors are really vibrant. So, this doesn't shapeshift, so that's unfortunate. But this one does, because it's the Calvin's 3x3x5. I posted an unboxing of this. It was my last video, so it turns really good. But the colors aren't very vibrant, and it shapeshifts, of course. So I'm going to learn how to solve this, of course. And I don't know how to solve cuboids yet, but I'm going to learn. So I think I have enough. Okay, moving on to the just other miscellaneous cubes. I have the Calvin Star Cube. I don't really think this is a shapeshifter. It almost got put into the shapeshifter category. This is a really nice cube. It looks cool, and look at the centers, like they're oriented like that. It's really nice. It turns really well, and however, when I first got it, it had a little locking issue. Like it wouldn't turn in a certain way. I don't know why. It still kind of does that, but at least it will turn. Like this way, it's really hard. So it's a pretty cool puzzle, and it's a star cube, so it's trying to be a star. Anyways. Next, we have the Puzzle Ball. The Puzzle Ball, I got this for Christmas. And I'm just going to make a separate video on this. It's okay. It's an okay Puzzle Ball. You turn the poles. You can turn the layer. Of course. and you can of course turn the ring. So eventually you'll get it scrambled. So you might not know, but I'll make a video on this. And next we have this thing I got at the Berkeley competition. If you don't know, that was in November. I didn't record it, but I'm gonna film the next competition. Hopefully, maybe it will be, I don't know. But this I got at the beginning. Like everyone got this who went to the competition. It's like a tube. It's like a Rubik's Cube, but like there's tubes everywhere. I'm pretty sure most of you have heard about this. It does shapeshift, but I think it's just kind of a miscellaneous cube. So it's okay, but it's kind of a little bit cheesy. Next we have this Cube Extreme. I got this for my birthday with the V-Cube 5. This is basically a cube with inner pieces, like these inner pieces. So it means at the end you're gonna have to rotate the center. I do know how to solve it, and it's a pretty awesome cube. I like it a lot, and it's pretty fun. I get at least sub 1, so that's awesome. It does turn like a regular cube. No parody or shape-shifting. Next we have this, who I got from Dodgix. That was a weird conversation. So this is an octahedron. I'm not sure why I got this, but it does turn on the face like this, and it turns the corners individually. So it's basically kind of like a Pyraminx thing. No, it doesn't turn like this, so I haven't scrambled it, but I don't really think I need to. It's a little bit cheesy like the Tubix, but it's pretty fun to have also. So I got this for Christmas. And last but not least, I know it's not one of the biggest cubes, is the Moe Wheel of Time. This cube I wanted to get also when I started cubing. This cube turns amazingly, just like a Moe cube. And what you can do is this special move where you turn it, and then you can turn these little wheels independently, and then you can turn the original layer again, which is super cool. So if you know how to solve 3x3 and 5x5 centers, this cube shouldn't be a problem. However, I'm still gonna look at a tutorial to see if like anything, because obviously when you turn the 3x3 it will mess up the centers. So that's awesome, and so that's cool. And so here is my entire cube. Here are my cubes, all the cubes I got for end of the year. I got the WCA cubes and the non-WCA cubes, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember, make sure to like and subscribe for more crazy content from Dingo. And I'll see you next time. Bye.